Okay, so I know it's been a while since I have ever made an appearance on this channel. It's been, what, 2, maybe 3 months? Anyway, that said, how are y'all doing today? How has your day or night been? I hope it's gone at least decent. Okay, it didn't have to go good. I hope it went decent. At the very least, you're still breathing, you know? Anyway, I just want to get this piece of information out there because this is, it's pretty alarming to say the least. It's pretty scary because of the outcome that could come out of this. So, anyway, moving on with the plot. I saw on USA Today an article where the UK is reportedly demanding access to encrypted Apple accounts. That statement in itself is pretty alarming. Oh, but it gets worse because they're not just asking for access for users who live in the UK. They're asking for access to everyone in the world. Like every country, every continent, everybody is involved in this. I came across another article. According to the Washington Post, the order issued under the UK's, hold on, let me say this right, Investigatory Powers Act would give the security services blanket access to all users' end-to-end encrypted files rather than those for specific accounts. While iCloud backups aren't encrypted by default, the company did add an optional advanced data protection feature in 2022, and it added end-to-end encryption to their iCloud services, and it's so encrypted that not even Apple themselves can access it. That's good, but Apple's always really boasted about how secure and how big they are in privacy. They've always done it in press releases, they've done it in keynotes, at events. Like they are about security. And that is one of the few things I like about Apple. They're very well when it comes to security. I mean, hell, they fought the government. God, that came out wrong. They fight the government over data of a shooter, I believe. This is way back when. I think it was with an iPhone 5. It may not have been. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Something else someone pointed out is that they could simply just pull the end-to-end encryption feature out of the UK, but that would leave users without the option, which already is bad because, you know, people have lives and people have stuff that they don't want others to see, you know, whether that be for better or worse, you know. But according to a statement by, Mr. David Castro, he is the Vice President of the Information Technology and Innovation Foundation. He said that what this order will do is make commercial products less secure for ordinary consumers, businesses, and civil society. It exposes sensitive, personal, and corporate information to greater risk of cybercrime, data breaches, and unauthorized surveillance. While law enforcement agencies should have the authority to compel access to specific data held by third parties in the course of legitimate investigations, demanding that companies deliberately undermine their own security features crosses a critical red line. This is not about lawful access to data. It is about fundamentally weakening the technology that keeps the internet users safe. And this is all him. This is all quoted by him. And I got this from Forbes. I somehow was allowed to read an article from Forbes. Amazing. But I do agree with him because, I mean, it only takes a few bad apples in the government to just either tiptoe the line or just straight up abuse the power, whether it be for citizens of the UK or anyone else in the world. All it really does take is a few bad apples, and once you know it, a lot of people worldwide will have a lot of mistrust in the UK. But another person pointed out that after this whole thing, because I'm pretty sure Apple's just going to fight this in court, whether it be for a few months or a couple of years. I mean, this could go on for a very, very long time. It's going for many years, sort of like the Apple versus Epic Games lawsuit that went on. Boy, that went on for a long time. I mean, Apple's surely going to deny it. I have full faith in them, which may or may not be a bad thing. But the other thing that I've noticed is that once this whole UK mess is settled, other countries around the world may get involved too, which is, once again, that's pretty alarming, because I feel like every country is an enemy to somebody. Like, you could be one of the nicest countries alive. I feel like you'd be an enemy to somebody in some shape or capacity. I feel like that's just how the world works sometimes, everyone's just secretly spying on one another, But hopefully this doesn't go through. I don't think it will go the way the UK Parliament wants it to. I think Apple will just fight this out for a long time, and eventually will succeed in some way, shape, or form. I mean, the very worst that could happen is that they fail, and that, well, the UK gets what they want, but that's another story for another day, because only time will tell. Only time will tell if any of this goes to fruition, or if it just goes in the dumpster, But that's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to get this out there because that's pretty alarming, especially if you live in the UK. Well, I can't even say that, because they want everybody's. They want all of the data they can get. They want all of the... Oh boy, just imagine them looking through everyone's photos and text messages. Oh, that could get sticky. Especially if you got like a significant other in government too. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm not gonna waste your time. I hope to make videos, or at least make shorts soon. But yeah. Y'all have a good day or night, depending on what time of day it is. And I will see you beautiful people next time.